Mein hauptsächliches Interesse sind meine Patienten.
My main interest is my patients. For 25 years, we have been discussing whether the Germanic new medicine, which has been tested by universities and authoritative medical committees, has always been correct. Whether this may be tested publicly at all. Every bicycle light must be tested. Every car brake, every car tire must be tested. And the Germanic new medicine, which has a survival rate of 95% to 98% for cancer, if the patients are not pre-treated, must not be tested. It has not been allowed to be tested for 25 years. We have been discussing for 25 years whether it is allowed to be tested. In Germany, 1,500 people die every day because the Germanic new medicine is not allowed to be tested. Only 20 or 30 of them would have to die.
Und täglich sterben 1500 Menschen, weil sie nicht geprüft werden darf. Von denen müssten 20 oder 30 sterben vielleicht. Ja?
That is this madness, this absurdity. In the end, it is only about this test. So, that this method, this scientific knowledge that you have now discovered, in physics, I am a scientist, a physicist with a doctorate, and I am used to the fact that one subjects new theories also to an appropriate examination. These are standard scientific procedures, and here one blocks oneself, alone only against the examination. There we must strongly assume. It presses itself on the assumption that one is not interested here in the test results at all. Because from this, something would be able to be derived, from a result, which goes into another direction, as it does not fit the school lobby into their business.
That is precisely the thing. The legal advisor of the University of Tübingen, Mr. Schwarzkopf, had already informed me in 1986. Our professors have already checked this 100 times behind closed doors, and they have always found it to be true. Our new medicine, now Germanic new medicine, that is true. That's why they don't want to test it publicly.
Of course, you're stirring up a colossal can of worms, that's obvious. This is also about the financial, monetary aspect. If you consider, but you know better, what the pharmaceutical lobby earns alone from its chemo patients.
Yes, about 500,000 euros.
500,000 euros, so of course, it is a lucrative business. When 1,500 patients are subjected to this therapy every day, I do not claim that they die directly from it now.
They are dying from chemo and from morphine.
In any case, they are subjected to this therapy. And per day, it is, of course, a lucrative business, when 1,500 patients are treated with this.
Unfortunately, there is something else. I mean, Mr. Paul Spiegel is allowed to treat his leukemia with sleep therapy. And he knows he will be healthy again, after 4 months. According to the Germanic new medicine.
After all, this sleep therapy is part.
This is how we treat all our patients. And the non-Jewish patients must not be treated this way.
That is a fact.
That's a fact. Yes, it is.
You have to state it so simply.
Yes, that's what you have to determine. I mean, if you're no longer allowed to determine that, then you're no longer allowed to defend yourself, at all. Our patients would also like to be treated in this way. They would also like to lie down with leukemia for 4 months, in the hospital or in the sanatorium, and let themselves go well, and be allowed to sleep 20 hours per day.
It is amazing that Mr. Spiegel is treated here, according to an entirely different prescription than...
Just like all his friends and fellow believers, isn't it? We know that by now. This is what drives and torments me every day. These are truly legitimate interests, that these poor people die. Every day 1,500. One may hardly imagine that is nevertheless a mass murder every day. And not only in Germany, but worldwide, 100,000 people die every day for nothing. Without reason.
Of course, this does not only make every physician despair. It makes every person with heart despair.
Yes, I am also really in despair. And where we look, they are all controlled by someone else. All the judges say, we are not interested. All professors say, we don't want to know anything about it. All health ministers say, we are not responsible for that. Who is actually responsible for the death of 1,500 people every day? Germanische Heilkunde is considered by those who have understood its underlying principle to be the most significant discovery in the history of humanity. While conventional medicine is based on more than 5,000 hypotheses, Germanische Heilkunde can proclaim itself to be the only medicine that is scientifically verifiable. With Germanische Heilkunde, for the first time in known history of humanity, there is a medicine that can be reproduced in a strictly scientific manner, for any patient case. More than 30 different universities have already confirmed this in the past. Nevertheless, Dr. Hamer's discovery has been suppressed and denigrated for over 40 years. Take your health into your own hands and learn about Germanische Heilkunde, while you are still healthy. For this, the GHK Academy offers you an extensive collection of seminar video tutorials, from the basics, through the organ level, to the psychoses. This seminar program will change your relationship with your body and your health forever. You will find a direct link to the homepage of the GHK Academy in the description below this video.